Artur Beterbiev versus Anthony Yarde coming up January 28th. We're here to give a prediction for that fight. You got two dudes with power. Artur Beterbiev, the heavier puncher. He can also box. I think his boxing is underrated. He showed that against Joe Smith. He can definitely box, and he has this ability. You know, he can punch you, and it's like arm punches. Like he throws from his arm almost, and it's like it's hurting motherfuckers, man. So that contributes to his 100% KO ratio. You know what I'm saying? So he's a very dangerous fighter, even at his advanced age in boxing. He's about 6 years older than Anthony Yarde. Then you got Anthony Yarde. Oh, also another thing that Beterbiev does good. I love his body. He got good body work. He's a volume puncher. He's a thinker in that ring too. Uppercut is fucking ridiculous. Anthony Yarde, same thing with him. Ridiculous uppercut, impeccable body work. He can also box. I think Beterbiev might be the better boxer though. I think Beterbiev is a better boxer, man. I just think he is. A lot of people say he isn't, and I think Beterbiev even has the speed advantage over Yarde. Yarde's not slow, but I think to me it looked like Beterbiev has the better speed. One thing Beterbiev does sometimes, he'll fall through. Like it looks like he'll like lunge in to throw his punches and kind of like trip over himself. I don't know exactly how to say it, but go over to my boy Boxing Gyms. He could definitely school you on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm limited on that stuff. You know, I'm not like Gyms and some of these other cats like that. You know what I mean? But I can see y'all capitalizing on something like that. Now, ultimately, man, what it's gonna come down to is I'm just gonna say how it is. It's gonna come because look, Beterbiev has been dropped a few times in his fights. It's like flash knockdowns for most part, but what it's gonna come down to is if y'all can handle Beterbiev's power. And y'all got a pretty decent chin. But what I think is though, what y'all can't do is get too full of himself and stand there in the pocket too long with Beterbiev and try to trade shots with him. He can hurt Beterbiev. He has an 88% knockout ratio compared to Beterbiev's 100% knockout ratio. So these dudes both can punch, but he can't get in there and be greedy with the body work. He can't be greedy with the inside work. Beterbiev can fight on the inside and good at mid-range. Both of these dudes can fight good on the inside. So I think at some point in this fight, you're going to see inside. It's going to be a pretty much it's going to be a cage match for a little bit, and I think that's not going to be good for Yarde to really stand there and trade to the body with Artur Beterbiev. Now, with that being said, I'm pretty sure Yarde should be able to handle his punch. But what I'm concerned is with Yarde is knowing when to get in and out. He might get a little too anxious in there, and then that might be his downfall in this fight. And I think that might happen, man. So I'm going with a prediction for Artur Beterbiev for a knockout. I would say 7th round knockout, Artur Beterbiev. But don't be surprised if it's an upset. Anthony Yarde can punch. Beterbiev has been down before, but he can get sloppy sometimes. And so could Artur Beterbiev, but more so Anthony Yarde. So I'm going with Yarde's going to show a good account of himself, but I'm going with him to slip up at some point in that fight, get a little too greedy, a little too overzealous, and I think Beterbiev for the knockout, 7th round. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. I'll catch y'all later on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.